Yeah, and also some people using impact bumpers as a tool to supplement their own rams, which not fantastic.
No, because it reduces your engine thrust by 60% for 5 seconds. So 5 seconds after you ram, you're pretty impotent. You can't really turn much, and you're just reducing your own damage by 25%. It's not doing more damage to the other ship.
Right. Well, theoretically doing less damage, right? Because you're slowing your own forward momentum by cutting your
Yeah,
engines. So you
yeah.
actually end up it's sort of a zero sum game.
Like if you turn it on at the very last second, you won't do any less damage. But it's there's no real point in doing it. Most of using it for ramming.
All
Anyways,
right. Well, let's see how they do here. Because first off, the red team is the Grim Reapers. We've got Harpoony, piloted by Spartax. No actual harpoons on this ship. It is a center Merc Mobula with two Artemis on the outer wings here. Dual Banshee on the inner wings. In Nomine Patrie, piloted by Gaelic Pride. Hades Mobula, paired with Staggered Artemis and Gatling Light Flak for closer range.
and for blue team, we got the Skyborne, piloted by Sunshum. It is a Hades module with left side Life Flak Artemis, right side Gat Artemis, and the Big Borner, a Kill Squid, piloted by Solidus Bucket. It is a Gat Banshee with a rear Gat.
I wonder why they changed their squid name from the last match.
Oh, I guess make it a. I don't know. Anyways, Nomine Patry is targeting the Big Border. And now, but Big Border's not going to take any damage.
Yeah, BlackenedPies, what do you think? What do you think about these Artemis placed on the outer wings here, on on this red Mobula, the Harpoony?
Harpoony. So they got a Merc. I mean, I've seen this build, the double Artemis, double Banshee, quite a bit. They're actually using greased ammo they bring greased ammo for the Banshees, which,
Huh?
in that case, really, you need, if you're using an Artemis, then you want to use burst ammo. That should be your goal. If you're just bringing grease ammo, then might as well just not worry about the
Oh, the Banshee's
the
actually doing a
Artemis.
lot of damage to
Yeah,
this
because
this squid.
Banshees are great against squids.
Oh, and he's going for a ram.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he took 25% less damage from that that ram there, from the impact bumpers.
Which saved his armor because his armor was almost down from the Skyborne and shooting it with our Hades.
Yeah,
Wow.
here I am trying to criticize their build, but ate up that squid real good.
Yeah,
Like,
the squid really overcommitted right there, and just let themselves get shot. Honestly, they could have avoided that situation by burning out, but they decided to try to engage.
like
Now,
here's my concern though about these outer wing Artemis, is that this means the Harpoony, the engineer, is going to have more difficult time repairing the balloon and the whole armor. So if
yes,
the Skyborn has been kind of ignoring the Harpoony here, if they decide to focus this red mob, force their gunners into repair duty, it's pretty much going to eliminate any damage output from that Mobula.
that's true. But the thing is, I don't think these Artemis are going to be too effective anyway, since they're just using regular ammo on them.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Without the AoE increase from burst ammunition, they're not fantastic. But here we go.
Out.
The big burner coming in behind the nominee.
Banshee's going out in the big border, which is really screwing up the squid. They popped a balloon, but Skyborne's coming in on the Harpoony.
Yeah, nominee totally out of position trying to run from that squid. So Skyborne just has kind of carte blanche to do whatever they want to the red mob. We are probably going to see a armor break if these Hades stop missing here. A little bit of greased Hades coming out. Not quite enough to finish off the armor.
Life Flak they're gonna use the Life Flak, which they gotta be, nominee Patry has to be really careful right here.
Well,
But,
Harpoony has to be careful here as well.
Ooh.
As he moved up to try to support his ally to get the Skyborne off his back, and with the Big Borner rejoining the fight, that's enough firepower to take down the red mob. And I think Big Borner, he's going to shoot Ven out to dodge some of these incoming shots. As long as the blue squid doesn't go down here, this is going to be a
Light
pretty
flax.
easy kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, light flax. Second point on the board for the Skyborne. Red team just getting a little bit separated there. Maybe distracted, trying to chase that squid a bit. Like, you can't... Amobula has a lot of outcoming damage if it's not dealing with... If the engineers do not have to deal with any incoming damage, if they don't have to repair anything and they can just focus completely on firing their weapons, the DPS output is extremely high.
We saw Red Team make a little mistake right here. They should have tried to both spawn in at the same time, but Harpoony spawned in first. We'll see if Blue Team decides to just jump in on them. And the Big Border might be moving in on the Nomine Patry.
True. Big Borner did sustain a lot of damage from the previous fight, so they're going to have to be very careful with their positioning. I don't think they can fully commit, especially not to a straight...
Light flax.
Ooh. Yeah, sorry, Nominee taking a lot of damage from those light flax. I was going to say Squid doing a good job kind of supporting at medium range with the Banshee. And I think also Lesmont Gatling gun. There is a gunner on that Squid. So they are able to put out a little damage while staying safe, but Big Borner has chosen this opportunity to move in. Looks like the target going to be Harpoony, with Nominee kind of at a forward position here. There's nobody here to deal with the Big Borner, and he's gotten up behind the Harpoony. Here comes the Gatling gun. Here comes the armor break. No.
And there goes the Buff Grease Banshee.
Yeah.
Oh, too many of that missed, and too many hit the balloon. That could have been a kill right there. Buff Grease Banshee is enough to kill a Mobule in one clip.
Right.
Skyborne taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Skyborner was not in a position to dual focus Harpoony with their ally, although I think Big Borner... Oh man, Big Borner probably going to be able to get the kill, but the Nominee goes down as well.
It's a double kill.
Double kill, baby.
Blue Team is real hurt right here.
Yeah, that was a surprising amount of damage that the Skyborne took there. I'm surprised Sunstrom didn't try to maybe evade. Or I guess... Okay. Sunstrom doesn't actually have Shoot Ven. He has chosen to bring Drogue Shoot to this match. So I was wondering why he didn't drop down there to give his ally Squid a little bit more time to work on the Harpoony.
I see both these red ships spawning at the same time. They both got spotted at the same time. We'll see how this next engagement goes.
Yeah, and this is one of the issues with the close spawns on the wide open maps like this one, is that Skyborne's already at the height ceiling. They already have the altitude advantage. So it's going to take some time before these red mobs are actually going to be able to use their Artemis, because Artemis does not have very good upward arcs. So they're kind of just spawning right back into the war. And now here comes Big Borner. He's moving in. It looks like he's going to try to shoot Ven to go under, but Harpoony's doing a good job maintaining altitude. You gotta be careful here not to bump against this terrain.
Everything on that Squid is buffed, but their balloon is pretty low right here. Skyborne getting some good hits on the Nomine Patry. Which eventually this will be a kill right here.
Oh, yeah, those light flax doing a ton of damage to the Nominee.
And I think this is it with the Big Border moving in with their...
Yeah, that's going to be a 5... what was that, 5-1?
Yes.
For the Skyborne, a pretty dominant performance. Like, Red Team, it wasn't totally one-sided, because Red Team did get... Both the blue ships were heavily damaged at the end of that game. They did manage to put out a good amount of fight before they went down, but ultimately not working out for the Grim Reapers.